We'll start seated, so sit comfortably, either cross-legged or on your shins, whatever's comfortable. And just draw the crown of your head up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Either bring your hands in your lap or by your side, whatever's comfortable. And just take some long, slow breaths. And then really just double check in that you really have dropped your shoulders away from your ears. The crown of your head is nice and tall. Your spine is nice and aligned. Lift your heart up. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, if you can. And then try and make those inhales and exhales slightly longer. Or just this 4 seconds of inhale and exhale. Let your belly really release, your chest really expand. And always just checking in. I'm sure your shoulders can probably drop a wee bit more. Attention to your breath. Just still drawing that attention to your breath, not worrying about the length, but still trying to expand your chest and really let your belly release. So we tend to kind of try to suck our bellies in. Really just allow that chest and belly to release. And then slowly just draw both hands up overhead. Grab hold of that left wrist. Bring it over to the right. Grab hold of that right wrist. Bring it over to the left. And then you're going to interlace your hands, reach your hands forward, push into your shoulders. And then flip your hands up, lift your chest up, arms up. Again, 2 more times. So hands forward, looking at your palms, almost like that cat position. And then almost like the cow position, you're lifting your chest, bringing those arms up. And again, reaching forward. And then arms up. Release both hands, bring them behind you. And just pad out your wrist and your shoulders. So you're not lifting your hips or anything, you're just moving your hands in a different direction. Still trying to lift that chest. And then coming over onto all fours. You're just going to drop your hips down to the right, sweep them round and up to the left. So you're just circling your hips. Can be big or small, there is no right or wrong. Change direction. Probably feel where they're a little bit tight in some places. And then come back to centre. Pulling that chest through for that cow position. Really trying to draw your belly button down to the earth. Lift your heart up. Take a nice inhale. As you exhale, arch those shoulders again. Create that space between your shoulder blades. Pull that chest through. Lift that heart. And then arch your back. One more. Nice and slowly. And then come back to that flat back, that neutral spine. Just double check your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. You're just going to bring the right knee out for a circle. Small or big. Just opening up that hip. And then change direction. So draw that knee back and bring it round the side. And then you're going to take that foot all the way up. Again, mini cat-cow. Pull your chest through, draw your belly button down, foot up to the ceiling. Then you're going to draw your knee to your nose. So you're going to come to that cat position, arching your back, trying to tuck that knee in as close as you can. Take that foot up, pull that chest through, and then again, draw that knee in to meet your nose. Again, really trying to get it nice and high. And then really trying to tuck that chest in. Then taking that foot up, straighten that leg. Extending your opposite arm or just lifting that hand if that's all that's available to you. Reaching forward, drawing that elbow in to meet knee. And then gliding back out. 2 more times. Trying to keep it nice and controlled, not trying to whiz through it. And then you're going to leave that foot and that hand extended, or kick that heel into your bottom and reach around to see if you can grab hold of your foot. If not, just hang out with that hand and that foot extended. If you have got a hold of that foot, just see if you can push into your hand a little bit, lifting that heart. And then nice and controlled, you're just going to bring your hand down, kickstand your foot out to the side. Reaching up. And then you're going to slide right hand down, right leg. Reaching that left arm up and over. And then coming over to the other side. So either hand on hip or hand on the floor. Reach that hand away, reach that foot away. Really lengthen that whole right side. And then come back up. Bring your hands down, knee back. Start rotating that left knee. So drawing that circle, nice and slowly, and then change direction. So you're drawing that knee back, bringing it round. And then taking it all the way up behind you. Footprint on the ceiling. If you're a bit wobbly here, you can always flip these right toes just to secure you a little bit. So pull that chest through, and then you're going to draw that knee to nose, arch that back, create that space between your shoulder blades. Taking that foot up, footprint on the ceiling, and then knee to nose. Again. And then you're going to take it all the way up, and then straighten that leg. Extend that opposite arm, again flipping those toes if you need to, drawing that elbow in to meet your knee. And then again reaching out, nice and controlled, nice and slowly. And then you're either going to leave this hand and this foot in front, or you can kick that heel in and reach around to grab that foot. Might find one side you can do. If you have got a hold of that foot, push into that hand and that will lift that heart up. And then the controlled release, bring the hand down, kickstand the foot out to the side. So you're coming up, reach those arms up, slide down that left leg, right arm up and over. Coming over to the other side, reaching that left arm up, pushing that hand away, pushing that foot away. Really trying to feel that stretch all the way down that left side. And then coming back to centre, bring those hands down, knee down. Start to walk your hands forward into puppy. So you're just melting your chest down. Doesn't matter how far you can go down, either pulling that chin through, or or just resting your forehead. Trying to get a little bit deeper if you can. And then slowly start to walk those hands up, back to tabletop, flipping your toes, find yourself into downward dog. And pad it out, one heel down, then the other. And then you're going to take that right leg up, draw that heel into your bottom and draw that circle with that knee. Opening up that hip again. 3 in one direction and then reverse. So trying to open up those hips. And then you're going to bring that foot all the way through, in between your hands. Drop that left knee and reach both arms up. Inhale as you reach, exhale, draw those elbows back, lift that heart up. Sink those hips down a little bit more. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, elbows back, lift that heart up. And again. Nice. Slowly bringing your hands down, straighten your right leg. And then we're going to pull our chest through like the cow position. And then arch our back into cat. So moving with your breath, taking an inhale wherever's comfortable, pulling that chest through, and then exhale, arching your back. One more. And then bringing that weight forward, bring your hands to the inside of your foot, so you might need to shuffle your foot over a little bit. And then you're going to bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Reach your arms forward into the squat. So you're keeping your bottom down. And then connect your palms, release your legs, stand up nice and tall. Reach both arms up, overhead, take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Knees nice and soft. And then you're going to bring your hands flat as you bend your knees. You're going to come back to plank. So take your right leg back, left leg back. Slowly lower that chest and that chin down. Sweep up for your upward dog. You're going to look over your right shoulder. And then look over your left. Flip your toes, downward dog. Sweeping that left leg up, kicking that heel into your bottom, drawing that circle. So 3 in one direction. Doesn't matter how big or small they are. And then change direction. And then bringing the foot all the way through, in between your hands, dropping that right knee, sweeping both arms up. Inhale as you reach, exhale, draw those elbows back, lift that chest. Scoop up that energy and then draw it in. Last one. And then bringing your hands down, straighten that left leg. Inhale, pull your chest through for that little mini cat-cow. And then exhale, arch your back. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, arch your back. Again. Bringing that weight forward, shuffling that foot over to the left, bringing your hands to the inside of that foot, bringing that right foot to the outside of that right hand, reaching your arms forward, keeping your bottom down, and then connect your hands, straighten those legs, bring those hands to heart center. Shuffle your feet so they're just underneath your hips, and then inhale, reach up nice and tall, and then exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more like that. Really try and open up your chest. Keep those arms tall and wide, and then you connect your palms at the top, draw them down to heart center. And again. Nice. And then you're going to take your right foot back behind you. Come into warrior 2. So drop that heel, bend that left leg, bring your arms out to the side. And then draw that left elbow down to your thigh, reaching that right arm up. And again, you're pushing your hand away, push your foot away. Feel that lengthen down that right side. And then windmill those arms back to that original warrior 2 position. Straighten your left leg, find triangle. So bring that left hand down to a position that's comfortable, and you're stacking this right. So your shoulder should be in line with your wrist. Your left hand can be anywhere, floor, shin, just below the knee. Creating your triangle shape. Trying to keep as aligned as possible, so not trying to fold over. And then engaging your tummy to bring your arms and upper body up. Point your left toes towards the long edge of the mat, fold forward into a wide straddled fold. And then imagining you're walking your hands through your legs to pull your chest through. Let your head hang heavy. And then slowly bringing yourself back up. Pointing your left toes towards the short edge of the mat. Windmill your hands to frame that foot. You're going to bring yourself with that right foot through to left foot. Staying in that forward fold. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Connect those palms. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Taking that left leg back behind you now, finding warrior 2. So dropping your heel, bending your knee, bringing your arms out. Just double check your shoulders are down. Drop that elbow to that right thigh, left arm up. So you're pushing your hand away, pushing your foot away, feeling that length in that whole side. And then bringing those arms back to that original warrior 2 position. Straighten your right leg to find your triangle. So dropping your hand, stacking this left hand so that the wrist is above the shoulder. And then finding that place with that right hand. Try not to tip, so you're trying to open up your chest. Again, engaging your tummy, bring those arms back up. Toes towards the long edge of the mat. You're going to hold on to your big toes here with your peace fingers. Keep your knees nice and soft. And then you're going to pull your tummy through. So almost using your toes and feet as a little bit of leverage. Just almost push your bum away, pull your chest through. Just careful not to lock those knees too much. And then slowly release that hold of your feet. Bring yourself back up to standing. Right toe towards short edge of the mat. Framing that foot. You're going to keep that back foot there. Come back to plank. So take that right foot back. Lower your chest and your chin. Sweep up for that upward dog. And then just stay here again. You're going to look over that right shoulder. Look over that left. Come back to center. Bring hips over heels. And then reach your arms forward, coming into child's pose. So finally the wide knee or knees under your chest, whatever's comfortable. Walking your hands over to the right, left hand on top of the right. Try and not let that those hips lift. Feeling it down that side body. Coming over to the left, right hand on top of left. Again, trying to keep those sit bones down. Walking your hands as far as you can to feel that lengthen down that right side. And then coming back to center. Walking your hands up so that you're then on your heels. Interlace your hands behind your back, drawing them down to the earth, lifting that heart up. And then as you release, you're just going to plant your hands down to be able to then push your hips up to the sky. Feeling that in your chest. And then slowly lower. Bringing yourself up, just bring your bottom over to one side, just sweep your legs around. Feet flat, knees are bent. We're going to come into our boat. So you're going to lift your feet up, arms by your side, and then you're going to straighten your legs. So don't worry about how low they are or how high. And then you're going to crunch your knees into your chest. So straighten your legs, and then draw them in. One more. And then you're going to put both feet flat, bring your hands behind you. So we're going to come into reverse box. So either fingertips facing in towards your body, or whatever's comfortable on your wrists and shoulders. You know, lift your hips up to the sky, allow your head to drop, pushing those hips up, and then slowly lower. So we're going to alternate. We're going to do a boat pose, straighten our legs, bring the knees in, flatten, come to reverse box. Nice and controlled, don't speed through it. Push those hips up. Slowly lower, find that boat position, lift those feet off, straighten, crunch in, and then drop your feet. Hands behind you, reverse box. One more, bring those hips down, find that boat position, straighten your legs, crunch your knees in, then place your feet, hands behind, lift your hips. And then slowly lowering down. Bring your bottom in towards your heel, and then slowly lower your top half down. And then fingertips towards heels, heels towards fingertips. And then you're just going to peel your pelvis up. So you're going to drop your small of your back into the mat, and then start to peel your pelvis up into bridge. Keeping your neck in line with your spine. And then slowly coming down, trying to get one notch of that spine as you go. And then again, small of your back into the mat, peel your pelvis up. Again, keep the neck in line, knees nice and strong, and then super slow as you go down. Almost trying to have a little massage. And then one more, peeling that pelvis up, so small your back in. Push those hips up. And then slowly lower. Hugging your knees into your chest. And then just giving the small of your back a little bit of a massage. So either rocking from side to side or a circle. Changing directions. Just where it needs a little bit of attention. And then put both feet flat. Walk them slightly wider than your hips or as wide as the mat. Bring your arms out into a T shape so your palms are facing up, your shoulders are open. You're going to drop your knees over to the right, turn your head over to the left. With your option to bring this right foot, anchoring that left knee down to give you a little bit more of an assist. So it's like someone's come and pushed that left knee towards the earth. And then releasing that foot if you have got it on there. Drawing your belly button towards your spine. Knees up and over to the other side. Turning your head in the opposite direction. Using that assist if you want with that left foot on that right knee. Anchoring it down, gently twisting. And then releasing that foot if you've got it on there, engaging your tummy to bring your knees back to centre, and then slowly finding your Shavasana. So lengthening your legs, closing your eyes, finding a hand position, either one on your tummy, both on your tummy. As you slowly slow that breath down even more. Allow yourself to sink into the mat. And checking that your face is relaxed. Your shoulders. Your arms. Hands. Chest, midsection, hips, thighs, calves, feet, from the crown of your head to the tip of your toes. Imagining that breath travelling all the way through your body. Allow your breath to get a little deeper, a little noisier, as you start to bring attention to your fingers and your toes. Wriggling them, allowing your body to stretch and fidget, hugging your knees into your chest and gently rocking from side to side, allowing your body to drop to whichever side you feel drawn to, and then slowly bring yourself up to seated. Either keeping your eyes closed or open, draw the crown of your head up, drop your shoulders away from your ears, lift your heart up to the sky. Both arms up overhead, connect your palms, seal that energy in, and then bring your hands to heart center. Feeling at peace, ease, and grounded, and taking that throughout your day, throughout your weekend. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Surrender yourself forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.